There we go. Alright, let me see. Perfect. I hope everybody is doing well. Let me just get my Twitter post made. There we go. Check, check, check. So if anybody's here, let me know if you can hear me. My chat open. And we're gonna get started here, folks. There we go. All right. Once we load in, it's time to paint this continent red. I wonder if all the cinematics are in. What's our build look like? I know I did like a... Yeah, it should be fine. Do we have our talents? I love Storm, Earth, and Fire. Tiger's Eye Brew. Touch of Karma. Okay. Oh yeah, I love this one.
To report that the battle at sea goes well.
So good.
Our forces report decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spilled.
The cinematic's a classic.
This pleases me, General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
Apparently, they found a massive, uncharted
What's up, man? How you doing?
Shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first?
You joined at the
Redirect
best
invasion
cinematic. I
fleet.
love this one.
General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore and paint this new continent red.
Iconic opening. Absolutely iconic still. Hey, Nazgrim.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Alliance. Come what may, we fight on.
I like how the 5.1 music is already in the beta, which is interesting because this has to be built off like a 5.4 build, I'd imagine. Hellscream's fist is flying up here somewhere, if I remember. My gosh, it's been so long. There, no. Isn't the Zeppelin like... There it is. I remember it. I remember this. Paint this new continent red. People are actually running stuff and testing. It's pretty fun stuff to see. I'm riding this mount because I never had it. And I don't have it in Classic, so... Hopefully all my Cata Classic stuff, you know, transfers over here. I think that's all we need, you know? So I'm just doing some testing of good old Jade Forest, you know? It's a classic zone that we all love and cherish. It's probably in my top 5 zones. I'll be honest with you.
The tip of the Horde spear. No greater honor.
Strength.
You know what? I'm gonna submit a bug. Clipping. Ground. Doing my due diligence. Probably a 5.1 build, I imagine. Yeah, that's what I think
Blood
too.
and thunder. Fear nothing. The Horde shall prevail.
We're going to Pandaria.
Our orders
I wonder if the
stand.
cinematic's in. Like the one where we, I bet it is. I imagine everything's pretty much in. This comes out in a month. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I love this cinematic, dude. I'm kind of spoiling myself by doing this, but hey.
We've been flying in this mist for hours, General. The crew grows uneasy.
Back to your posts,
Whoa.
soldier. We'll find this land or die trying.
His dialogue's broken. It's playing like two at a time.
Land ho!
Oh, wow. Oh, we just had a pretty bad crash. Hang on. I'm gonna get that restarted, folks. That's the price of beta sometimes. Hang on, let me get this restarted. Submit a bug report. Interesting. Oh geez, I haven't updated the beta. Hang on, guys. Oh, rip. Yeah, dude, it just blew up. Like I don't know. I guess the Alliance is painting the continent blue. My beta is updating real fast. So hang on 1 second, guys. I will be right on there. There we go. I can start playing again. Yeah, that was a big rip. Do you like my Panda Monk band? Let me know if y'all can see my game. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, we'll start from after that cinematic, assuming we've loaded into the Jade Forest. That was a big rip, though. I agree. 100%. AU timeline where the Alliance went off the deep end. I said, yeah, dude, they just murked. Okay, let's see if the cutscene works. It's nice that it starts it again. He's hip and fit. Thanks. Alright, let's see if the cutscene breaks this time. If it breaks again, I'm just gonna skip it so we can play.
We've been flying in
and
this
then
mist
report the
for
bug.
hours, General. The crew grows uneasy.
Back to your post, soldier. We'll find this land, or die trying.
These cinematics would be really fun to like try and reforge someday in like Blender.
Land ho!
We made it past this time, and his audio didn't break this time too. That's interesting.
Alliance ship, port side! Attack!
The old orc model. I love it. It is kind of fun playing this kind of as it was, you know? Yeah, I got a craving to try out Monk. I still want, yeah, me too, Ban. That would be so sick. That would be so fun. For the Horde. My panda's just dead. I don't know if that's if that's supposed to happen. I don't remember the original, so I don't know. Wake up dead. Okay. It probably was just like, yeah. Let me submit a bug on that quest that the cutscene broke.
For the Horde.
Cutscene broke. Game first started. Doing my due diligence, see?
Fear nothing. The Horde shall prevail.
Use the gunship.
May our foes flee.
I love this quest. This is like the best part, one of the best parts of Jade Forest. It's just like, you arrive on this mysterious new land. You know nothing about it. Like, even from a Hawosian perspective, it's kind of cool, right? Why don't we ever... Oh. Oops. Hey, we got an achievement. Oh, jeez. How did I do that? It's okay, we'll get back up. We have a portal. Nazgrim hooked us up. Yeah, you're supposed to be dead there for a bit. Okay. So, yeah, I don't... Like, it's been so long, I don't know what's a bug and what's not, you know? So what... Oh, man, I agree with that. Nazgrim's iconic. He's one of my favorite characters. Honestly, we should rebuild this Zeppelin because look how powerful it is. Like, Xalatath wouldn't stand a chance if it didn't retail well. Like, we're just annihilating the Alliance right now. So. The zone's always a treat. I would honestly, Ban, we were talking about like top 5 zones. I want to say Jade Forest would be my top, I think. I like, as far as like the narrative and the questing goes, like, it's just a masterpiece. It holds up really well, too. Like, I enjoyed doing this remix, too. I love Nazgrim. Show them hell screams fury. Nothing character to pretty much up. Yeah, me too. I think the Horseman thing was actually a really cool direction with him. The general, the fallen general of the True Horde, like, that's kind of cool. Very, very cool. There he is, Rivet.
What's up?
Look at that. We still haven't
Have a good
upgraded
one.
our
Be
Cata
good.
Classic gear, even though I didn't play Cata Classic. We're going in, Ban. It's kind of cool that, like, if you play a Horde Panda, this is, like, your character's first forego into Pandaria, too. Yeah, me too. I think
Blood
the
and
Koshard was
thunder.
nice to have Nazgrim there.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Hellscream's like, Garrosh is like Santa Claus, you know? He's always watching. I think we have, do I have Fist of Fury in my bar? I don't even have Fist of Fury in my bar. What am I, if I don't even have that in my bar, what am I doing with my life, Ban? There's a lot of abilities I don't have in my bar. There we go. Put that here. Forgive me, y'all. I'm not like an expert by any means at this game. Like, I'm not very good. Even though I've played WoW for years, like, I'll be the first to admit I'm not very good at it. You know, Rivet? Yeah, you know, Ben? I know. I know. I love Undermine, but dang, there was a lot of stuff that was missed that could have been really good. I'm debating whether on the classic servers I want to play Monk or Warrior or not. This is kind of going to be the deciding factor. Because I played Box for ages, and I've always kind of wanted to, like, play Monk as it was again in MoP, and give it another chance. I just like Warrior too much, but I think if I'm gonna play it, it might give me more reason to play, like, WoD and Legion when it comes out, just as something different, you know? So I'm not just replaying Box. I always thought it was cool, like, a lot of the races were represented here, too. Yeah, BM would be kind of fun. I almost want to try Woodwalker, though, man, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get this guy. Also, I did buy the Hoaujan Tavern on this guy. Because I ain't playing this without it. Dude, Touch of Death is awesome. Let's use Fist of Fury. I'm so tempted to... Oh, you should, ban. That would actually be really fun. I need to work on the Mauler twins Trinima and finish my Goblin video, so I'm gonna do that tonight, actually, after the stream is finished, the Goblin video. I like that there's, like, Worgen and stuff. I think that's cool. So it's gonna be kind of fun. I'm just getting TP stuff done, and then we're hell yeah. When Mob Classic comes out, what's gonna kind of be fun is I didn't really play Kata Classic, so I will get to revisit some of the content I didn't get to do on a Pandaren. Which I will enjoy that vastly more, just because I've always made Pandaren. I do like that the gameplay feels a lot faster in these newer expansions than like classic. It's a little bit more up my speed. Dang, that stuns too. I like that. Yeah, I might play Windwalker when this comes out. Why is Box Gray? Yo, Panda. How's everything going? Welcome to the stream, guys. It's not actually Box, it's Box Zashu Beta Blue. It's not the real Box. Oh, I might be dead. Just kidding, I played Halo 3. Energizing brew. I need to see what my brews actually do. That mob music slaps, my dude. I always thought the pacing of this quest was super good.
What do you need?
Like where you go in here, you fight the Alliance commander, you're introduced to Terran Zoo. Like it was really cool.
The tip of the Horde
See
spear,
some Mogu
no
architecture.
greater honor. Our orders stand, no matter.
Yeah,
the
those quests
cost.
seemed fine. Like they seemed like they worked. So that's good. This comes out in a few weeks. I'm really excited for it. Haha. Oh man. Goodbye. Oh wait, do I have to? Nope, I don't even have to do that to get credit. Goodbye. I think Jade Force, I think it is one of the best ones we've ever gotten, if I'll be honest. And like, again, love Pandaria. I actually think my second favorite is, not from like a narrative perspective, right? But like Hellfire Peninsula in terms of like world building, right? Like introducing you to a continent. Because you go there and you can kind of really feel like that desperation. Alright, let's fight the human dude. Captain Doran.
You scum will not destroy this land as you defiled Kalimdor.
Goodbye. We fight him later. Look at his evil gyrocopter. I forgot about this. I always forget about this cinematic. Man, I felt like we were winning. How did that even happen? Yeah, dude, TBC with like modern quest design would have been sick.
No! They had an airbase! In an airbase! My ship! My... Ah! Hellscream will have my head!
Poor Nazgul. Wait, where's Terran 2?
Or
I think it's after. Yeah, here he comes. He's gonna purge the shock corruption. There he is, my boy. Oh. Poor Nazgul.
You, bear creature. What kind of sorcery was this?
bear creature.
Blood and
Your
thunder.
own doubts have been made manifest.
I love how this is,
Come what may.
Pandaria
Right?
is not like
So,
whatever land you
interestingly
Fear nothing.
enough,
The horde shall prevail.
You should be careful what
one
kind
of the things that
energy
made me
you
main
bring here.
Pandaran was seeing him too.
Ha! We bring only our honor and the desire to crush our enemies. Have your kind been aiding the Alliance?
It is not our desire to get wrapped up
Terran
in
Zoo
your
wasn't wrong
bloodshed.
about
Now
any of
have
this.
your men lower their weapons. You will face 2 enemies on this continent.
Terran Zoo was not
what
wrong
do
at
you
all.
want, stranger?
Every action creates a reaction. Do you see what your actions have created?
Leave.
The Shah. I agree with that, ban. And then the Wandering Isle shows you more kind of about their culture and stuff. The Shah are really cool too. Look at that. We got a design and a one-handed axe. And we can go play Halo 2. Yeah, like if people are watching this and they've never played MOP, even if you're watching this stream afterwards, I would argue there's no better time to play MOP than right now, because you're gonna get the full experience, you know? And that's the thing, like, you actually get to experience Pandaria, oh my god, I can't talk. Now you gotta add Blunderbox and Blunderban into Halo 2? Sure. I'll do it. How Box plays, what's it called? When Walker Monk rolls his face in the keyboard, calls it a day. That's just how you gotta do it, you know? Okay, let's save the squad. Yeah, I can't fly yet here, so I actually have to think about what I do. I don't want to play the game. No, I'm just kidding. Just think, Ban, this all leads to, War with Order. Yeah, like, Jade Forest, like, I mean, I know, obviously, like, you can play this, like, literally on retail right now, but, like, holds up pretty good, like, playing it as current, like, and they deck you out in gear from, I think, Cataclysm Dungeons from 4.3, so, like, the difficulty feels pretty easy right now, like, it feels good, like, if I'm gonna talk about, like, gameplay a little bit, right, like, let's, where are they? I forget where because I'm so used to on retail, you go around and you just, like, fly to them where they are. We'll find all of them. Shokia, I'm sure she won't do anything bad by the end of this expansion. Oh yeah, they're outside of this area. That's what I remember. They're all in the forest. It's been a while. It's been a while, my friend. There we go. So we got Kieran.
Have you brought fresh corpses? Greetings.
Farewell.
Prowlers.
Hello. May the mists
Honeydew.
protect you.
Yeah, I think like the questing flow did a good job of like just making you want to explore the continent. It was, and I don't want to bag on Dragonflight because I really like Dragonflight, but I think I did do Mob Remix a year ago. But it's like it's a little bit different not being able to fly, as weird as it sounds, and like kind of speed through it with like OP abilities, right? Like Blizzard needs to fix that hairstyle, man.
Tell me of your travels.
Would you agree with that? The music's so relaxing in this song. Like super relaxing. There are people like testing out the challenge mode, which is pretty cool.
This land is ours.
It's a very hairy situation. Oh yeah, this is definitely on a later build. The Isle of Thunder map is like there. It wasn't there originally. It's always kind of fun seeing how what their devs are like building the classic experiences off of, I guess. I know like one of them's in like a tree. That seems kind of bugged. I know Rico's like in a tree. Or not Rico, the Goblin Rivet. He's like stuck in a tree. It's been too long. And what's kind of interesting, there's a bug right here. The this quest regroup isn't showing up on my my quest log. This is a small thing. We'll use our turtle. I know Rivet is like in one of these trees somewhere. Don't remember where Shokia is. Oh, I think I saw one of those little bubbles. We're gonna have to find out where she is with the map. Okay, so let's see. We'll just kind of play through and see who we can find.
Greetings, wanderer. Welcome. I miss my grog.
Hello. There is no hurry.
Go back and ruin your own land. Pandaria is
Terror.
Thunder.
Come speak with me.
Okay, so now it's showing. That's interesting. So it wasn't showing like the objectives earlier. There's Shokia. Now where's the person in the tree?
Oh, am I still alive?
Shokia's a good character. Yeah, Terran actually... I would argue Terran Zoo is one of the best written characters of MoP. Like... And I appreciate that he doesn't hate, like,
Time
all
is
the
money,
Horde.
friend.
At the end, he understands. I forgot Scarlet Monastery was remade in MOP. I dig that.
Lion's blood must spill. We'll rest when the battle is done, friend.
It's kind of a sick model.
Our enemies must fall.
Okay, now we do the Mogu statue and all that stuff. At least when this comes out, I'll have like built up to MOP. Like by playing the Kata stuff.
Hello, man.
I felt bad for this guy. That's a lot of different things we can take. I almost just took the cloth. That would have been embarrassing.
Stay away from
Is that better than my boots? Not yet.
Later. Greetings, man.
Beautiful. We got our TOC gear. I always felt bad for this Dark Spear. I really like how they introduce you to like the races of Pandaria too. This is a savage land. That's one of my favorite lines from Blood.
Be with you, man.
This guy did not do this.
What you want? Be seeing ya. Stay away from the voodoo.
Poor Dark Spear. I can't wait to play through the valley. One was written like Blizzard team and discovered the word savage just that week. You know what? I would agree with that. They did use the word savage a lot in WoD. I don't hate WoD as much as most. It's not my favorite, and I think it's like probably the second weakest expansion behind Shadowlands, but I still like it. Like I had fun with it for what it was, you know? Like what was there was good, but what wasn't there was bad. Like if we just had more content, WoD probably would have been a banger. And the garrison stuff kind of got a little stale faster. I'm curious in retrospect what like the classic community is gonna think of it though. Yeah, a lot of people use the word savage too, I remember. Interesting times. Interesting times. Yeah, WoD was really like there's a lot of really good moments in it. Like I really love the Makara with Garrosh and Thrall. But I'm not a fan of like just what's not there in the missed moments. I felt so bad for this guy. No.
The tip of the Horde spear. No greater honor.
I like how Nazgrim has respect for all the Horde. Not like Garrosh.
May our foes flee before you. Our orders stand.
It's weird seeing all the
no
rewards.
matter the cost.
It was 2 years before 2014.
Looking to buy? Next one is on me. Jade Serpent.
Yeah, these Alliance are jerks.
Yo! Keep it real.
For the Horde. I might play Monk. I always thought it was cool that there was a DK commander here. Like again, they did a really good job of like picking the NPCs for these quests too. It actually makes it feel like a war. Like I love that. Like it's.
Slow down.
Tell me of your travels.
This is what retail needs to do at some point. Like, they need to include, like, all the races more when they're using the factions. Like, every single one. That's from, like, allied races to core ones. Just for little commanders. Like, people are gonna kick out of that, you know? Yeah, like, I think it's cool that, like, here they remembered to use, like, the Ebon Blade with that Dwarf Death Knight whenever we get to him. Right? Like, that's what we need. Yeah, like this guy, like, they had, like, a Death Knight. Like, that's cool because, yeah, they're members of the Alliance of the Horde. They're not just Ebon Blade. Like, I think there's been too much loss of that faction identity a little bit, in my opinion. And Mop excels at that. Mop is real good about that. So that's just like, you know, save these pandas.
Goodbye.
Welcome.
Go home, go relax.
Speak up. Enough of that. What do you need?
Greetings.
And also, like, having that, like, commander escape on the first quest is, like, a nice build-up to, like, us attacking the airstrip here. I also, like, I know we were talking about, like, BC with modern design, but, like, even though MoP holds up good, like, I think it would be really cool to have, like, world quests, like, with, like, the Alliance and Horde fighting in places like these and stuff during MoP. My heart yearns to once again see a bunch of non-humans in Storm and Armor. Yeah, like, honestly, though.
Tell me of your travels.
Honestly,
Oh,
like,
hello.
I so agree with that.
Welcome.
Look at this guy in his Goku hair attacking us. Okay, let's start fighting the gyrocopters. Yeah, and I think, like,
Tell me of your travels. Welcome.
the
May your
factions
days
just
bring you joy.
need to be used more in general. Like, so far, like, I haven't, like, encountered, like, that many bugs, which is good. I know it's, like, old expansion, we shouldn't have that many bugs, but, like, you never know what you're gonna find in beta, so. Just kind of cool. Or just good, I guess, rather. Like, these quests seem to be working pretty solidly. I imagine stuff like challenge modes and stuff that, like, Blizzard, like, really has to look at. Yeah, like, you have, like, Draenei Priest here, like, this is cool stuff. So, for those in the chat, do you think Mob Classic is going to be a more successful than Kata Classic? I didn't play Kata Classic, but, like, I meme about it a lot just because, but, like, I don't think it was like a huge success. Like it seemed like an awkward limbo thing for a lot of people in the community. And like I think it came out at a bad time where like you have the hype with like the World Soul Saga, and it's kind of the mop waiting room, I think. But like, yeah, you don't meet the Mantis. Yeah, no, and I think they do a good slow burn of that too. Like you get to meet Chen, and then you know you fight the Mantis on the wall. Like that stuff's awesome. There we go. We got a design.
White Tiger watch over you.
Apparently Kata Classic was popular, just nobody talked about it. That's what's interesting about it, right? Because like I haven't heard anybody really talk about it. But I imagine Mop. Yeah, that's kind of what I think too, man. Kata Classic is just interesting. Like, I'm sure gameplay-wise, Kata holds up pretty damn well. Like, and I mean, there seems to be a lot of interest in this. So. I do like the fact that we have these like classic servers for what's it like game preservation though, to play these as they were intended, and like if you didn't get to do the challenge modes, like early Mythic Plus, you can do them now. Like, you know, I'd like to experience those for the first time in Mob Classic. TBH. I think the classic expansions don't have a lot to say beyond I'm excited to go back. But yeah, I think that's fair too.
Browse my wares.
Like that's kind of like honestly, like I love Mop. Like I would argue that's kind of how I feel. It's like, yeah, I'm down to play it again. Like I'm gonna be playing Mop and then.
Hey, how you doing?
11.2 and more within. I will say there's something that has been lost by not getting a point.
Keep your eyes peeled for the leader.
Kata is a weirder one, I think.
Find him!
Yeah. And I think there's gonna be a lot of expansions like that. I think people are gonna appreciate WoD more when we go back to it though. And the content is like taking forever. The selfie camera patch, I remember, was a big meme back in the day. Let's go fight this guy in his little evil cave down here. And then he's gonna become Shah. In fact, oh wait, we go over the bridge and then, yeah, I forgot. One of those zones is cool. You like look in the vista and you see everything. I love it. Goodbye, humans. This quest was good. I like this one. This is like a good. This is how you do like a good quest in finale. Like it feels a little personal because you already encountered this dude. If we do get WoD, I'm sure. Exactly. I know Blizzard's really pushing people to play Mop, like from like the SOD community. Like I didn't play SOD.
Don't you beasts know when to give up?
I like how he's like a little boss too.
Filthy animals! Keep your stink away from this land! No! I've let my king down!
Your horde has no power here.
The Shah are so sick. Yeah, I also think WoD has some pretty good leveling. I'm curious if they're gonna pull the Here's More, but if WoD Classic, if they built the Shatrath raid, I think you'd get a ton of hype for it.
Your foe
A lot of
was
the sting-
overwhelmed by a dark energy we call
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shock.
like there was
It thrives on negative emotions.
there just wasn't
such as
really
doubt.
much. It
It's
was,
been
that was
many
a
years
tough
since
thing.
I have seen it manifest so dramatically.
You again. Do you see it now? Alliance arrogance. Help us rout them from your land, and your kind can stand tall and proud with the Horde.
My people
We're
have
already
stood
in the
tall
Horde.
without you for
Nazgrim.
thousands of years.
Oh, are you afraid to fight?
I have had enough of your kind.
Look at all this mayhem we cause in Pandaria.
This is a hostile land, and we have no reinforcements. We're going to have to improvise, champion.
Nazgrim is
Let
awesome.
our orders stand. Hellscream will have his foothold.
Why is he talking to an NPC?
We
Yeah,
will
exactly.
not allow
Exactly.
the Alliance
Oh,
to
that
lay
must be a
claim
bug.
to
We need
this
to
new
report that.
world.
Yeah, yeah. Let me when I turn in the quest, I'll report it. Yeah, there's been a few. Like, there's been some that have worked really well, and some that have not. Like, as far as polish goes, I guess. Let's see, Terran Zoo's audio. Terran Zoo's audio cut out during epilogue scene. Okay, let's go here. Now we're gonna start the Hosen and Lorewalker Cho saga.
This land will suit our people well.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Alliance. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
That's interesting. You get the oh, that's cool. It's like the
Our
Alliance one.
orders stand. No.
Okay,
Come
so
closer,
Kieran.
friend.
What's that? Oh, we have to go to that
What's
lake
up?
area first. Serenity Falls.
Have a good one.
So, I got a question for those in chat. Are you? I know Ban, you're gonna play Mob Classic a little bit. Syl and Blue, are you guys gonna dive in at all? I think it's a little rough, as I literally can't level until the pandas come out, or else I'd be getting ready now on Kata. These guys drop it. Oh no, there they are. Definitely plan on playing it initially. Yeah, I don't know in truth if I'm gonna raid or anything on it. I kind of want to do the story stuff. I think like the raid I'm most interested in visiting is Throne and Siege again. The launch ones I kind of got my fill of the raiding in Remix, if I'll be honest. I'm trying my best to level in preparation because I haven't played classics with Wrath pre-patch. Yeah, I started with mobs. Hell yeah! So I'll be playing Pandaren Horde. I don't know what class yet. I think I'm gonna play a monk though. I think I'm gonna play a monk, just so it'll be something different. So if I want to play, I'm gonna play Windwalker though. I think that's gonna be the plan. It'll just be Box from the alternate universe. We'll call it. He was a monk. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing Panda Monk, I think. If I have fun, I can always play both, Warrior and Monk, if it becomes my game of choice. If for some reason Midnight's not good, but I think Midnight's gonna be really good. And War Within's finale's kicking off probably pretty soon, so that'll be nice. Okay, let's go down here. Now we have to kill the water sprites. Don't I have that flying thing? The monk cloud? Like Zen something? No, not pilgrimage, that brings me to peak. Where there's like a flight thing. Roll. Mine is a boring answer, just gonna play. Nah, that's fair, man. Nothing wrong with that. Zen Flight, yeah, I thought. I couldn't find it. Maybe I don't have it yet. Or it's in general, like. Oh. That makes sense. One thing I do like about Classic is like having to keep buffs up. I do actually dig that. Let's see if anyone's running dungeons on beta. Genuinely curious if people are. I love Blackout Kick. One of my favorite monk abilities. That's fair, so. Are you gonna play Monk when Mob Classic comes out? Gotta play good old monk. Gotta play good old monk. Hell yeah,
Yo.
man.
Keep it real.
Well, at least those quests weren't broken.
Delicious. Have you ever seen
Let's see if this works. Eh. Hell yeah, so. Also happy to hear it, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Are you gonna name your monk the same one you have in a retail band? Oh, the Hosen theme, I love it. Oh, I just missed like half of them.
Time is money, friend.
Can Box complete this quest? Nah, that's Box's theme. It really kind of is, to be honest, from the machinimas. I love the Pandaria models no, that's fair, so.
I heard you coming on.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get an updated Pandaria model. Not that, like, they super need it, but
Footsteps be
you never know.
friend.
The tip of the Horde spear. No greater honor.
I'd be down with Pandaria and another WAD model. Yeah, same. But, like, they don't feel dated, but, like, you know, they could always use some more. Good old Duke Ukum. The best villain of all time right here, folks. I will say one of my favorite moments on beta was revisiting
Hello,
the one.
stranger.
Lord Walker
You
Cho, why
are
did I run from
making
you?
quite an impression with the local Hosen. I dare say they are starting to fear you. You must be one of those folk from that sky ship that crashed. I have many questions for you, but this is a terrible place to chat. Please, find me in the Cave of Words, just up the hill here, when you have time to speak.
I got you, Lord Walker Cho. One of the best characters from Mob. Fan favorite. I'll be right there, Lord Walker Cho. I feel like you could update the existing model rather than making a new one from scratch. Add features. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely agree with that. Just, honestly, just anything. Like, I'll take... My motto for Pandaren, lore, customization, anything is, I'll take what we can get. We don't get too much, but Blizzard's been, like, better at having them around at the very least. Definitely customization options and minor texture tweaks. I agree with that, Ban. Yeah, I think some updated textures could be nice. Oh yeah, the treasures, you can get the lore walking rep for the cloud mount. It's funny, I won't have like too much from classic servers on this because I didn't really play classic much. It's gonna be Mop will be kind of my foray into it, really. I feel old. The fact that we have a Mop classic, like I actually feel old. That this is considered like an old expansion now.
Ah, a visitor. This is an incredible time for Pandaria. The mists have parted, and we rejoin the world. You come in peace, I hope. Thanks to your actions, the Hosen fear your people. Indulge me a moment.
At least all this stuff seems to be working. Yeah, it's crazy.
Ah, here we are. Over 14,000 years ago, this entire land was ruled by a terrible race of warlords called the Mogu. The Mogu ruled through fear, and fear kept them in power until the first Pandaran monks taught my people courage. Then, the Mogu were overthrown. You see, those who lead through fear only stay in power, while those they govern lack courage. The
Foreshadowing
Hosen
to
are many
Garrosh.
things, but they are not cowards. Not for long. If you don't wish to fight them, you must inspire them.
Okay, I thought the quest bugged.
Hello. Farewell. Follow me, traveler. Let us get to know one another better.
That's really funny. Mop is insane how it was well thought out. That's what I love about it. We'll take the path. Isn't Lord Walker Cho supposed to talk to us on the way here? This seems bugged. Let me try abandoning it. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're good.
How does today find you as a lore walker?
Hey, nice turtle.
Kind of historian for my people. As such, knowledge is my armor, and I carry a quill in place of a sword. Much of Pandaria's past is shrouded in mystery, even to us. A lore walker's sworn duty is to rediscover our history, to rend that shroud.
That we'll never
piece
see
by
again.
piece.
Yeah. Don't worry, the
This
turtles live on
demands a
through,
tireless search for
us.
ancient clues and the wisdom to interpret them. Ah, here we are. Be careful. I have had trouble in this area before.
Lord Walker Cho just died. I am gonna submit a bug there. Lord Walker Cho model dies at the end of the quest. Cho model plays wrong animation. When he arrives to Circle of Bone and use the die animation. Lore Walker Cho triggered die animation when arriving to Circle of Bone. That was silly.
Always be learning. This stone tells of a great Hosen warlord who lived here 2,500 years ago. What are your leaders like? Poets? Warriors? I should like to meet them someday.
You want to meet Garrosh?
Prepare yourself. Sorok raiders approach. Sorok have plagued this land since the time of the Mogul. They are impossible to negotiate with. But we never stop trying. We fight them only as a last resort.
See, and what's cool about that line is it shows why, like, the Pandaran would work with, like, the Rajani later on down the line.
Thank you for your help. These notes are important to my studies. Your people value knowledge too, yes? I assume so. Only because you arrived on a great airship. Jade Serpent guide you. I have everything I need. Quickly, let's move on before they return.
Kind of wild the allied races got different colored racial mounts. Like, oh yeah, you're right about that. Oh yeah, this is where he asked about your race.
Enough about Pandaran history. Let's talk about your people, traveler.
Our people are technically Pandaran history.
I've learned a great deal already just by watching you in action. You fight with the fervor of youth, by the experience of an old veteran. Oh, you've seen a lifetime of warfare, haven't you?
Doesn't he have a specific line for, like, certain races?
Pandaria welcomes you. This is a special place. My great-grandparents called this part of the forest their home. Come.
I love how Alien
This
Mop
will
feels
take
yet so
only a
familiar.
moment.
It really does.
We Pandaran do not worship our ancestors, but we revere their memory and the wisdom that they have passed on to us. It was my great-grandfather who first told me the tale of the Mogul that I recently shared with you.
Oh.
Hello.
There we go.
Pandaria welcomes you. Tread
Oh, yeah,
lightly.
this is
I would very much like to hear about your ancestors, stranger. Light the incense, and let us reflect on where you came from, eh? Ah, but you are no stranger to your past. A Pandaran from the Wandering Isle. I admit, I thought your homeland was just a legend. Pandaran from the Isle are far more adventurous than those on the mainland. It is in your blood.
I love
How
that.
does today find you? Every good story needs a hero.
Oh.
Greetings. How does today find you? Tread lightly.
Poor Hosen. Let's go save him. What do you think, Ben, what do you think? I love how this dialogue changes. Me too. I know, right? Yo, Ben, what do you think Garrosh is doing right now while we're dealing with this? I was hoping I could do that thing where you click it twice. We're almost at the flashback quest. I feel like he's probably angry in his throne room. Do you think he's like, what is taking Nazgrim so long? I could see that, man. Okay, so like, regardless of like Garrosh being evil, you gotta admit the dude was pretty cool in like this patch and like the next patch. Like, before he does all the evil stuff. Like the real evil stuff. He's pretty cool. As like a leader of a horde. I would say Garrosh is like a top 5 WoW character for me. To be honest with you. I don't know who my favorite would be. Probably... Gosh, there's a lot of good characters in WoW. He's cool, but also super evil. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There's no denying that. That Garrosh is evil. And they foreshadow it, too, like, way at the start of this expansion. Like, big time. Like, replaying it now, there was no subtlety about what happened. Or what happens with them. Really, they did a good job of setting him up from the... Yeah, they did. They did. I think there's something to learn from how Garrosh was written. Oh god, Jack Arrow. Jesus, it's another, another, what's it called? Makyle Bay reference. I lost it, I remember, Van, when we did that. That was funny. Blizzard loved their pop culture references in like 2010 to 2018. Or not 2018 to like 2014. They really did. Jack Arrow. Not too shabby, man. We can put on a Pandaria helmet. Oh no, it's one item level worse. No. Windwalker is kind of fun. I'm like enjoying this. You know what though, Ban? At least we didn't have to fight Jack Arrow yet. But it's coming. Oh yeah, the Jinyu. It's the first time we see them as Horde. Kershawn is another sunset reference. Yeah. You know, it's funny that Jack Sparrow reference it. Wait, do I need to... doing something wrong here, I think. Or do they just not draw? I thought these guys dropped the legs. It's been so long. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Or the quest is bogged. No pun intended. Let me see the bee's knees. Yeah, you just have to kill them. Bug leg. I wonder if their quest is bugged. Let's fight a bunch more. Okay, there we go. See? We're good. It's just a low drop chance. It just, you like forget about that when you don't play the older versions of WoW. That it's like not 100% chance of dropping. I'll be honest, that stuff I'm really glad that Blizzard stopped doing the newer WoW expansions. Wagwan. Hey, Sick, welcome to the stream, dude. We're deep into the Jade Forest now. Also, I know like we've all played MOP, but if there is anything you guys want me to check out on the beta, let me know. I don't mind like if there's anything at max level content or anything you want to see. I have like the pre-made characters we can use, so like We've actually found Box's home. Box is homesick. I'm very excited for this. It's gonna be. I wonder what the patch cycle cadence is gonna be for this. Like, is it gonna be quick, fast? I wonder, does Jack Arrow drop a quest? I didn't fight him. Yeah. We'll find out if I don't have enough progress here. We're good. Ooh, our first upgrade, everybody. Goodbye, Sylvanas Cloak. I'm tempted to ask to see the veil, but part of me wants to do that myself. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, he drops an item. If you want to see the veil after, let me know. I'll do it. But if not, you know, no problem either way. You know, I like. It's weird. Like I'm kind of testing this because I like want to, but like I feel like I'm spoiling myself. You know. He does drop an item. Let's go fight Jack Arrow after this. After Nazgrim and company shows up. We gotta get the full experience. The best squad right here. Love this group. Also, small thing, right? But I really like that it's like you have like a Bilgewater Goblin, you have a Forsaken too. Like this is like
Nothing shall stand in our way.
You know.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Fear nothing.
Let's go fight
The
Jack
Horde
Arrow,
shall prevail.
and then we'll continue the story. Because I think Jack Arrow's had it too good for too long. Would you all agree with that? Also, I will say, like, I like flying in WoW, but there is something about doing this at, like, ground level that's kind of fun. I can't explain it. I just don't believe in time gating it at max level like they were doing during this era for a while. Alright, Jack Arrow. That enough? Enough of your shenanigans. Jack Arrow knows exactly what he did, Ban. And quite frankly, I've had enough of the shenanigans. The classic Cork run fits, hell yeah. Honestly, it's pretty sweet. Like, it's... Goodbye, Jack Arrow. We have Captain Jack's head. Gore from Captain Jack's head drifts and mysteriously seeps into the crowd as you examine your hard-won trophy. Strange, but no time to investigate now. There's too much work to be done. The chieftain of your newfound friends will totally be impressed. Goodbye, Jack Arrow. Really? I think I prefer the time gating of it in Mob compared to other hand. I'm not talking about Mob. I'm talking about like the WoD and Legion and Shadowland and BFA one. Like I didn't like that. The Pathfinder, that was bad. I liked Wrath of the Lich King, and this was fine. Like did Mob have like cold? It had like cold weather flying. You had to buy it with gold if I remember. But like yeah, no, I that time gating stuff was so stupid. The flying. And it went on for 4 expansions, is the scary thing since WoD. 4 expansions. Look at that. 50 quests completed.
We few out here against the odds.
Yeah, I think that's like fine doing it that way where you can't fly till max level. Like if they wanted to go that route, there's nothing wrong with that.
I hunger.
And like, especially with the new drive mechanic, I wouldn't be against them doing that again, to be honest. Depending on how the game's designed. Like,
Look tall, friend.
Like, this actually just feels like you're exploring, like, a new continent. I kind of think, yeah, I agree with that, man. I think it makes you, it does, like, I agree with the logic. It does make you appreciate the zones a little less when you do have
Hey, how you doing? Be good.
Rivet should have arrived in Undermine. Alright, so we're gonna fight some Jinyu and get some bird guts. Let's do it. Look at this, someone's actual character was copied over. Good to see people are actually testing it, though. We've actually, for those tuning in, we've actually caught quite a few bugs at that opening quest line with, like, audio and animations and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be fixed, but we'll see. It's surprising how, like, things over time, like, there can be new bugs and stuff, but it's just game development in a nutshell, right? You never know what's gonna happen or break. They need to fix G-Fire Paw's hair. In retail and classic. It's a tragedy. I'd still be down with playable Jinyu and Hosen at some point. I imagine I caught. Yeah, I think that is exactly. I think it's another. Like, it's unfortunate. I hope it gets fixed. Kind of doubt it's going to, but at least we tried. At least we tried, man. This would be the perfect time to fix it, though, right before launch. It would help make the experience more authentic. I think it's funny. I wonder how long it was like that in retail before people, like, I don't think anyone probably even noticed is the thing. Yeah, same. It's been so long since I did it. I bet it's gotta be quite a while, I imagine. It's probably like that for quite a bit. It's kind of unfortunate. For those who don't know this, I know I'm streaming on my channel right now, but when this comes out, we'll probably be on Kono's channel a good bit live playing it, so the actual release. So do you guys think Classic is gonna go beyond Legion? Because I do think going to Legion is like a guaranteed for Classic. Oh, rare spawn. Yeah, and like I think that makes sense, to be honest. I feel like this guy is gonna kill me. Guacamole. Alright, we're gonna fight this guy again. We can do this. We can do this. Where's, do I have, like, Expel Harm or whatever? Yeah, I need that in my bars. Honestly, I think we only even have Mop because of how many people openly said they were waiting for it. After this one is over, I think. Yeah, I could see that. They might put all their attention to like a Classic Plus too. Like, I'm not sure. Be interesting. Mop's also a weird one where it's kind of the end, like the middle of a trilogy. We're gonna get this guy. Okay, let's and we'll have that ready. And I won't stand to that. It sounds like Sod is over though, I don't know anymore. We'll cheat with a healing pot if we have to. We'll put potions on. Oh, you gotta use one at a time. That's okay. We're gonna cheat. You know what, guys? That was actually pretty fun. I digged that. And look at that, we got an achievement and everything. We did it, Ban. Well, they said Sod's over, but I think they're going to be working on a Classic Plus while people play Mop. Like, I think they're trying to funnel people to Mop for like a year. Mop rares were so cool for having mechanics, and then it never happened again. Yeah. That's a sad thing. That was like a little mini mage tower boss. I like that. Dang, we packed a punch. No pun intended. We'll get this, I swear we'll get the bird guts. Yay! And then we got the fishy pet. Oh, is that bugged? They got battle pets too. We're putting them up. It's gonna feel so weird after. Yeah, I know. It already, like, I can tell you, like, it feels like a little bit of a different experience already. Where's Ribbit? Is Ribbit gone? He's supposed to be over here. There he is. Question marks in the wrong spot, so we can report that.
Yo! Have a good one! Be good! Keep it real! Have a good one!
Part of what I like about Mob Classic, yeah, having the old abilities is pretty fun. Like, I know it's like I loved Remix, but it almost like spoiled how fun this has been in some ways. Remix was wild. That was a fun time. Poor turtles. I remember when they added the new water in Kata, I was like so excited for it. Turtles spawn. Beautiful. How did we survive? Honestly, though. Ah, man. Yeah, it's nice actually playing with like a decent looking model too. I have a hard time playing classic because all the old models sometimes, like we're so spoiled now.
What up? Keep it real. Be good. Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good.
Oh, we're at the story quests.
We will succeed.
Rico is lover and fight. We must travel east, looking for these orchid human guys.
Or something. I definitely prefer the newer. Yeah, I agree.
Things was going good, so we decided to split up for a bit.
Rico's audio is
So
very
Kira
broken.
and Kieran went off to do some girl stuff.
Come on, Kieran. Let's go do girl stuff.
It was just me and Gork. I let him take the lead, him being all big and all.
We will investigate this hut. Perhaps they have seen Alliance survivors.
Yeah, the hut. Good idea. You go first.
Stay out. No visitors.
Hey,
The
Gork.
Jade Witch is so
Which girl
scary.
you like? Shokia or
These
Kieran?
statues, they're almost lifelike. Something's wrong here, Rico.
Everything was going great. I felt like we was really bonding. After inspecting statues,
up,
we
Evo?
saw this old lady Pandaria come out of our house.
We've actually found quite a few bugs in the beta.
Oh my, what a striking pose you have. You, Orc, will make an excellent addition to my family.
So, Gork, you think I have chance with Kieran?
That's just classic character twin head. Yeah, exactly.
What the Oaken Hork? Rico feel happy that Wicked is here. Next time,
All right,
bring
Rico,
Slinkies
I
to
think
Rico.
we've heard enough.
Have you brought
Kieran
fresh
can
corpses?
tell the next part.
I just realized Gorok.
We traveled
Oh my
south until
gosh.
nightfall. Shokia spoke.
All right, Kieran. Rico,
Wicked, watch out
we'll
for
set
Ginu.
up camp
Ginu
soon.
hit
First,
back.
we'll take advantage of this darkness to do some reconnaissance.
Good idea. I'll scout that area up ahead.
And I will protect Kieran from danger.
No, Rico, you stay here. Try not to get anyone killed this time.
Aw, Doker.
This way, Kieran. I'll cover you from here. It's dark, so you'll have to...
The Serpent's Heart.
I I found some smoke bombs in my pockets. They'd have to do. If I encountered enemies, I'd hit them with the smoke. Shokia's sniper rifle would take care of the rest.
I like these quests where you get to play as the characters. Oh. That's not supposed to happen yet. How's the Mop Remix beta? It's great. I don't think the skybox is working correctly.
Don't move, human. I've got you cornered.
How exactly do you have me cornered, undead?
I've got
Oh, wait,
backup.
has it? So
Watch
it's supposed to be
this.
like that.
I see.
The music is so good here.
You're lucky I don't kill you right now. You look delicious. I returned back to camp with my quarry. Shokia would be pleased. I hunger.
Recall time! I know what happened next! Pick me! Over here! Soke! Rico!
Oh. That's just a subtle nod. Fair, fair. Oh no! Well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to continue onwards, fellas. Let me try reloading. I think if anything, the solid white background. Yeah, they're definitely working on that still. Let's see, did the beta go down? Let's try going on Penguo to see if they fix G-Fire Plus model. See if that works. G-Fire Plus model is not correct.
Welcome.
I'll do my daily report. Wrong hairstyle on the wandering aisle. I do this. I literally have a character parked here
I'm
just
with
for
you.
that. I do like Mohawk G-Fire plavas though. Alright, let's try one more time. Okay, we're good. We're good, boys. Oh my god, it put me all the way down here. Big rest in peace. Well, guys, I was gonna probably end the stream anyway soon. Yeah, I'll probably continue this another time, but thank you guys so much for tuning in as long as you did. We were at it for about 2 hours almost. This has been pretty fun. I think this has convinced me to play a monk. If you guys want me to stream more beta, absolutely happy to. If it's something y'all would be interested in. Oh yeah, no, I know, Evo, I know. I am 100% too lazy to make that walk right now. And I was going to end the stream soon anyway, just to be honest. But, Old Monk is pretty fun. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed this. And this was my Wandering Isle playthrough where we actually, you can watch the video, but the reason box looks like this is the gear wasn't working from the quest rewards. So it was fun though. It was fun. So